A friend of mine recently asked me to help her kind of rein in her grocery budget, to help her to stretch her dollars, because she was trying to save some money so that it could be spent on something else that it needed to be spent on. And so I went and I helped her kind of reorganize the way that she shops. And then a few days later, I was at a local thrift store, and the girl that was checking me out behind the counter, she asked me about saving money. And I was like, okay, so maybe I just need to do a video on this. And then I had the idea, I'm just going to show you as I go. So over this next month, as I buy groceries, I'm going to try to remember every time I buy something at the store. And maybe every time my husband does as well, because sometimes he goes to the store to pick things up. I will show you what we got and why. And really, it matters more when I shop, because he doesn't shop for deals. He just is like, oh, I need something to add to supper tonight, so I'm just going to stop on my way home and get it. So that's not how I shop. So let me show you what I got today. Now, there was one thing, two things, three things that were not on sale, and those are basic staples. Number one, I got heavy cream, or not heavy cream, half and half for my husband, because that's what he puts in his coffee. And so usually we look for the best price, but the reason that we actually buy Kroger's is because Kroger has the most unadulterated. It is just, ingredients are milk and cream, and then it gives you the warning, it contains milk. So this is just straight up milk and cream. Their heavy cream, on the other hand, which is what I put in my coffee, we do not get it there, because it is all the toxins they left out of this, they doubled in their heavy cream. It's thick. It looks, you pour it and it looks like soft serve ice cream. I mean, it's disgusting. But anyway, and it's got carrageenan in it, and you can't get anywhere any kind unless you buy from a farmer or organic. Even organic a lot of times will have it, carrageenan in it, because it comes from kelp. So they can tell you, even though carrageenan is the chemical that is used to induce inflammation so that pharmaceutical companies can test anti-inflammatory drugs. They know it induces inflammation, and it is in almost every dairy product that you buy, except milk, and sometimes half and half, but a lot of times even in the half and half. But anyway, so I paid full price for that. I also paid full price for milk, which around here is like $4.19, which I feel like is just ridiculous for milk. I know our state has some of the more expensive milk. I've seen milk a lot cheaper in other states, but here that's about the price of ours. Now, however, I can take 3.5 cups of this milk and a few more ingredients and turn them into yogurt, which saves me money because I'm making my own yogurt, and I'm making it with live active cultures, and so it is beneficial to the gut. So it also has sweetened condensed milk in it, which makes it delicious. Not as healthy as plain yogurt, but my kids and grandkids love it, and that's one way I can get some of that good bacteria into them. Okay, so this is Editing Jennifer, and I just noticed that I never told you about the cheese. Those were on sale for $4.99 with a coupon, limit 5. Those are 2-pound blocks, so it came out to about $2.50 a pound, which these days is a really good price. And so I did get my limit of 5. We go through a lot of cheddar cheese here, so that was a really good deal. So the other thing that I bought, grapes were 99 cents a pound. And what I've learned, I thought, because it was with a coupon, limit 5, I thought limit 5 was 5 pounds total because it's 99 cents a pound, limit 5. But no, it's limit 5 of these little baggies. Had I known that, I would have gotten more because everybody loves grapes around here. So anyway, and they look like really good grapes. So I got 2 of these at 99 cents a pound. One thing, again, that I got, it was not on sale. Tyson had other things on sale. Not a huge fan of Tyson, even though I'm from Arkansas. They had some things that were on sale, but at my Kroger, like if you don't get there as soon as the store opens, you're not gonna get anything Tyson related. I feel like they understock when things go on sale. But my kids eat chicken patties for their lunches, like chicken sandwiches for their lunches, and so I always keep chicken patties. I don't always get Tyson. I honestly rarely get Tyson, but I got these because they were honestly the cheapest and probably the only chicken patties that I could find, because I looked. And so there are some things that we buy no matter what the price, okay? I think we've kind of figured that out. But if grapes are like $1.99 a pound, which a lot of times they are, or even more, I'm not buying grapes. I buy things when they're on sale. And if they're not on sale, I'll wait till they go on sale, and then I'll stock up. And that will last us until the next time they're on sale. The next thing that I got, and I'm pretty happy about this, Jimmy Dean is our preferred brand of sausage. We can consistently expect that it's going to be good. We eat other brands sometimes, but this is always the best. And the other brands are kind of hit and miss. So anyway, limit 5, they were $2.99 a pound, which in my opinion is good. Anytime I can get it under $3, I will stock up. If I can get it around $3, maybe a little bit over $3, I may buy a couple, maybe, if I don't have any. But I won't stock up like I will if it's on sale for less than $3. And I also bought All Natural. It has sage in it. Sage, we usually buy sage sausage, but this was All Natural, and the ingredient list is a short one. I don't have my glasses, so I'm not going to read it to you, but sage is in it. It does have natural flavors, but it does not have some of the chemicals and cane syrup and stuff like that that is in the regular sausage, because I compared. So that's one of the things that I do as well, is I know when a price is good, and then I stock up when that price is good. The last thing I got, and it was probably the best buy, was, and you can't really, this rack of ribs here cost me $3.98. It was 99 cents a pound. And so I should have bought 2. It was limit 2. I didn't know there was a limit at all. But I just got these just because. Now, something to keep in mind whenever you're having ribs is that, yes, it's 99 cents a pound, but a lot of each pound is bone. And so keep that in mind. But it still makes it a good deal. And we do occasionally like ribs, and we haven't had them for a while. Or in a while. Had them in a while. And so I went ahead and got some. And I may need to get another one before we actually have them. Because between, I mean, me and my husband could probably go through this by ourselves. But anyway. And so that is what I got today. Some of the other tips that I gave my friend who was wanting to get her budget in control. One of them was to know the regular prices of things you buy a lot. And one of the things that we go through a lot, because I have kids and grandkids, are things like French fries and tater tots. I'm just, you know, it's not the healthiest, but they eat French fries and they eat tater tots. And I've watched 5-pound bags go from $3.99 to $5.99 to $7.99, and I think I've seen $8.99 for a 5-pound bag. Now, I think those numbers, those prices are starting to come down a little bit, but I don't know how long we can expect that to be the case. Because if you haven't heard, things are getting more expensive. Now, things will get a little bit better right now for the next couple of months, maybe in some areas, because we've got an election coming. And when we have an election coming, that means that they try to make it look good. Like, oh, you're doing good. These past 4 years have been good. And so they will lower gas prices and maybe some grocery prices. But a lot of us are already feeling the crunch. And so, know the prices, your typical prices, and know where you can buy those things. Because, for example, when we start getting low on something, and like I'm going to Kroger, and my husband tells me to pick up, he tells me to pick up pepperoni, and I'm going to Kroger, and I'll tell him, okay, I'll get that later. I'm not, I'm going to Kroger right now. I'm not going to Walmart. That we get that at Walmart. That's a Walmart thing. Or if we need toilet paper, or, okay, well, that's something I get from Sam's. Or paper towels. I get those from Sam's. So I'll start thinking of the other things that I need from Sam's so that I can justify a Sam's trip. Or I can just order them and have them delivered. And so keep everything in mind that you buy a lot. And know who has the best price. And from time to time when you're getting it, just go ahead and check the prices at other places, just in case other people or other grocery stores have lowered their prices. Something else that I like to do. And that's one of the things I do as well, is shop around. So I go to multiple stores. I am not just a Walmart kind of place or a Kroger kind of shopper. We have a little grocery store at the end of our street that has really good meat sales a lot of times. And so I go there at least once every week to get whatever. If they've got stuff on sale that I need. If they've got meat on sale, a lot of times they have really good prices on chicken. And there's a couple of other local grocery stores as well as Walmart. And then of course we have Sam's and Costco that I have memberships to. But even then, we don't always go to those places unless they've got better prices. Because I know, like some places, I see people go into these places and they fill their buggies up with junk. Convenience foods and junk. And it's like, I go into these places and I'm not going to go buy one of those bags or boxes full of little bags of chips. That is something I don't buy. Like even when my kids were in school and took their lunches, I would get a big bag of chips and I would break it down into small containers and I would pack those into their lunches. Because I would rather go through a little more trouble and save the money. That's just, if your time is more important, maybe you're busier than I am and you don't have the time and you would rather spend your dollars for convenience, more power to you. But if you're wanting to save money, sometimes you have to spend a little more time in the prep. Just like instead of buying yogurt, I make yogurt. I don't make cheese yet. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But I do have books on how to make cheese, but I haven't taken that leap yet. So anyway, I also don't have a dairy cow, which would be really good if I'm going to make cheese. But know your prices. Shop around. Oh, and we got an Aldi, and I hear we're going to get one in my town or in my county. So that's exciting. Right now I have to go to Little Rock. It's right around the corner from the Sam's Club. And so I don't have to go really out of my way, but I don't shop it very often. And they've got really good deals. So I highly recommend an Aldi if you have one close by. But yeah, that's it. And I hope this helps. And over the coming weeks, whenever I go shop, I will show you the kinds of things that I get and why, and some of the meals. Because I told y'all I was going to do that in September. And y'all, September just got away from me. It just got away from me. And so, good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. October will be better. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.